What is up? What is up? FOMO Trader here, going to be doing a short instructional video on how to set up and use the TradingView Fibonacci Retracement tool. If this is what you're here for, let's get to it, guys. So first we're going to go over my settings. My setup is custom. It is very different than TradingView's regular Fibonacci retracement setup. So we will look at it here. I will show you my levels. I'm not going to go over this one by one. Who's got time for that? So here are my levels. Pause the video, write them down, set them up in your broker. This will work in TradingView, TrendSpider, I believe, Thinkorswim, Webull, you name it, it'll work in it. One other thing I want to point out, as you can see on my levels, they are represented as percentages, where on TradingView's default setup, they are represented as values, which has them listed as a decimal. It doesn't really matter how you want to set them up, but I personally use them as percents. Get these levels written down, pause this video, check it out. Here we go. So how do you draw it for your bullish levels? So we're going to come back here and we're going to look at March 28th. So for bullish, for the next day, we would plot from the low of the 28th to the high. And that gives us our levels for the next day on the 29th. And if you look farther into the future, it gives us the levels for the days in the future as well. I mean, almost to the cent on some of them. It's like the algos aren't even trying to hide it. We can't beat them, so we might as well join them. So that's how you draw it for bullish. And here's how you draw it for bearish. Bullish was from the low to the high, which doesn't have to be done on a day. You can do it on a candle. You can do it on a 5-minute candle, 10-minute candle, 15-minute candle, 1 hour, weekly. I mean, you can do it on whatever time frame you want to do. You can do it on what's called a leg, just from a move from the low to the high before the price action reversed. Dealer's choice. You have to play with it and you have to practice. But for bullish, you go from the low to the high of whatever you're trying to get your levels for. For bearish, you're going to go from the high. We're going to look at the 30th here of March. We're going to go from the high of that day to the low of that day. And then if you look here and look at the levels for the next day, I mean, look where it's bouncing. I mean, almost on point, exactly to the cent on these levels. I mean, what more do you want to see? So if you guys found my video helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.